Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm excited to start developing my new roguelike campaign mode and share it with everybody. And this is kind of a first look. I did a little test stream over the weekend, but it was kind of a private thing. So this is really kind of a first look at what I've been working on. And yeah, I want to try to do some dev streams more consistently, just to get more visibility on the game, get more feedback from people. So today, the plan is to run through the campaign mode that I've been working on and do some balance testing. I added a whole bunch of new items to the game just for this campaign, and I haven't really had a chance to test or even balance a lot of them. So I think I just need to grind out a bunch of hours of gameplay, and so that's what I'm planning on doing today and for a couple potential dev streams. So really, I'm just going to be playing the game, showcasing it, and yeah, balancing it. So here we go. If you've never seen the game before, this is Crossfire. It's a turn-based tactics game crossed with a first-person shooter, kind of like Into the Breach meets Worms. And the new Roguelike campaign is a single-player campaign where you go through a bunch of matches, buy a bunch of items, and then try to get through it without dying. Yeah, I have a bunch of different campaigns I'm prototyping. Currently there's 16. There's a couple placeholders, but I'm thinking that I will probably maybe cut it down to 12. I want to make sure that it's only really polished, really good ones. And then also I've been working on off stream, or not on stream today, but I'll be working on this upgrade menu where you can buy meta upgrades, but I haven't really done that yet. I just kind of have the UI prototyped out. So none of these buttons do anything. They're not really clickable. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm just going to run through some of these runs. There's also 3 difficulty modes, although I think as of right now, Beast Mode and Monster Mode do the same thing. I haven't implemented the fewer rounds between waves or the more powerful items. I think Beast Mode just has, like, Beast Mode is essentially Monster Mode right now. So Beast Mode should be a little bit easier then, is what I want. And I might get to that during the dev streams, but mostly I'm focusing on the balancing of the items right now. So yeah, you can see I've already completed default on critter difficulty and tanky on beast difficulty. I tried a run of burning and I lost, so it shows that there is still some challenge even for the developer. Which one do I want to try to test today? I know, like, I've kind of done a lot of movement, default, and tanky. I haven't won a run with burning yet, so I'm going to give that a try. See what happens. So I will do it on beast mode, and we'll give it a run. So in this mode, this campaign... well, that's going to be an issue. So in this version, this challenge mode, every unit is burning, which means they take damage at the end of their turn. And so for me as a player, I need to try to finish the run as quickly as possible, or else I'm going to start taking damage. And also if a unit gets really low, I want to hold them on the back line. But for enemies, especially in the early rounds, they only spawn with 1 health. So technically I could just pass the round twice and this guy would die. But I want to at least get them down to half a heart before I end my turn, so that they'll automatically die the next turn. Now my units start with some random basic items. I see I have a shotgun, a bow and arrow, and a laser. Over here, we have this guy with a shield. It would be very challenging to hit this guy with the shotgun. And every time he blocks damage, he deals 1 damage to me. So that would be a very bad idea to shoot him with the shotgun. Which means I'm going to move my laser guy over here. And I'm just going to snipe him through the eye hole here. Do a little dance. And then obviously here I can just flank this guy, take him out. Easy. And something I want to add is I want when you eliminate all the enemies in a round, it'll just immediately spawn the next ones. But I haven't done it yet. That might be something I do on stream. But in the meantime, I want to get my units with more sight lines kind of spread out a little bit. If I move the shotgun guy here and an enemy spawns up here, he's going to be useless. So that's why I'm trying to keep him generally in the middle of the map. Yeah, all my units take half-hearted damage because they're burning. And then we see where the new ones spawn. So this one, I could probably set up to take out with the laser. I'll move the shotgunner in. And I'll move the archer in as well. Okay, so now they have 2 health. Shouldn't be much of a problem for either of my guys, but yeah, either the shotgun or the archer can take him out. The laser only does 1 damage, so actually I do need the archer to take out this guy, but it doesn't need to be a headshot because at least the... Yeah, even if I get a body shot, it's fine, because now the laser beam can finish him off. There we go. So that's game 1. I just have to do 4 of those. But of course they get harder. So then we come to a shop phase where I get to choose which ones I buy. One of the shop items, at least right now, will always be on sale. But it's going to be a meta upgrade to choose which ones, like what the chance is or what the discount is. So there's guaranteed 1 half off. I see that it's movement 2. If I already fired, I can chase units down or retreat. Pretty decent. Decrease max health by 2 would be really bad on this specific challenge run because I am burning. So I would die very fast. I probably won't be going with that one. I don't have a shield yet, but I could buy this item in hopes that I pick up a shield. Explosive with shotgun is pretty good because it does a little bit of extra damage even at range. So I might go with explosive ammo here. I could use a reroll, but right now the current implementation is that I get 3 free rerolls for the entire run. I'm going to change that to be the initial cost of a reroll is 0, so you get 1 free reroll each round. I haven't done that yet, so for now I want to save my rerolls for later in the run. I'm going to go with the explosive ammo. And I might as well grab movement because it is half off. So I can carry over 30 extra currency on the next round. I'll jump. Oh, it's if I've already fired. Yeah, I think the shotgunner wants more movement range because I want to get close up in order to fully optimize the shotgun. So I'll keep the movement on him. And there might be a situation where he fires and then starts to run into... like get back to the action. So here we have an archer around the corner. I don't know that I'd be able to shoot him with any of my units this turn, which is a little bit scary. He can pop out and shoot me, so I'm almost taking guaranteed damage from that guy. It could be a very... If I went here, I'd probably only get a body shot. It's not really likely. And this guy, he should be an easy shot for almost anybody. The shotgun shots would be blocked if I went around this corner. I can still give it a try. I feel like I'm going to just take some... I don't think I can kill him with this. Oh, I did. Cool. That's pretty good. And now, because the laser guy's he's good at sniping, I'm gonna move him up here. And pretty sure I won't be able to hit. Yeah, that's fine. But now I want him to be shot because hopefully I'm trying to make him an appealing target to the AI and maybe move this guy over here to hide. So that he'll pop out and shoot the laser guy who's traditionally on the back side, like back line. So he can take that damage and not be as hurt by it. Oh no, he went up. Yeah, he's shooting the shotgunner. So the AI tries to prioritize units that are intimidating, and since this shotgunner has a lot of weapons and items, it makes him a more appealing target. I'll take him out with my archer. And now, fun little quirk. So I want to get to this gold box so I can get extra currency. And this guy moves more after he's fired. So I'll just shoot off a shot and then it gives him 1 extra move range. So he can start getting closer. And this guy, I want to get high ground. I'm going to spread out a bit. Just because I don't know where the enemies are going to spawn. Okay. So I'm going to move the archer out there to take on him. And this guy might be trouble for my shotgunner. Depending on what item this guy gets. When he spawns, he might come up here and shoot across at the shotgunner. And I don't really know how much health they're going to spawn with, so I want to put both of them on him to make sure I take out at least one of them immediately. Well. Okay, that is a bit scary. Taking the high ground. I don't know if I'll be able to shoot down. Probably not, actually, so I might just go around here. Deal 1 heart there. And I'll have to flank on the side here. So the cool thing with these spinning shields, you have to time your shot so that you can actually shoot through the spinning shields. Makes it a lot harder at distance, but when you're close up like that, it's pretty simple. Just to double check what items this guy has. Deals 1 damage to the shooter. So I don't want to, like, I won't be able to fight that guy with the shotgunner. I'll fire again to get that extra move range, and then move him up. Oops. This guy has a pistol. So it is possible he moves up here and tries to shoot me, but hopefully he misses if he tries. Otherwise that's going to be unfortunate. I won't be able to get that item box next turn. Does look like he's going for it, but he did miss, so thank goodness. Now, the other unfortunate thing is I have to finish this in 2 rounds, or else this unit will die, because it only has 1 heart, and it's taking half a heart of burn every turn. So if I don't end in 2 rounds, I'm going to end up spending 20 gold to revive him after the round. I did just get 50, so that's fine. But I would prefer him surviving. Looks like we have units spawning over here. My archer's very out of position. So I can move my laser guy forward. Try to get the archer back. I want to move. I guess he can't really move. I guess the best I can do is just try to move the archer closer. Okay, so we got more shield enemies spawning. This guy, he did take out my chicken. Unfortunate. But he was going to die next turn anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Now he's down to 1 heart, which means he's in kill range of my laser beam. Although he's not invisibility, he's very far away. That's unfortunate. I wish I could have taken this guy out. But I will group up my units. I might be able to take this shot. An insane shot here. Yeah. It's the power of hit scan items. Okay, so if I retreat him inside, this guy's going to die next turn as long as he doesn't deal extra damage. And then that puts this guy in range of the laser. I look like I'm in good shape right now. Oh no, he has a mortar. Oh no, I didn't even see what items he had. He took out the laser beam before he died. Okay, I can still win this if I can... Let's take a look. That is a little dangerous. So this unit, you can come around the corner and shoot at me. Honestly, if I just keep running and survive for 2 turns, then I win without even needing to fire. So if I move down here, I might be able to escape. Uh-oh, he's trying to take the shot. Oh no, that's scary. Oh man. That's tough. I lost on the second match. It's pretty, that's a pretty bad showing. Yeah, the burning modifier is very tough, but I will give it another try. The explosive shotgun was not very good for me. Didn't really do a whole lot. Okay, now we have mortar, laser, and pistol. I don't think I'll be able to kill this guy. I don't think any of my units can get close enough to deal damage there. So I can take this guy out with the mortar if I'm good enough. Okay. Only a side hit. Now I can finish him off with the laser and then try to use the pistol. Move the pistol forward. Take out that distant shotgunner. He's not going to be able to do much unless he closes in because he has the shotgun. Okay, if I get a headshot, I'll finish him off. I did not. So now I have to move. Wonder if the mortar goes far enough. It was almost far enough, but just because of the stairs, it blocked it. That is a bit unfortunate. I won't be able to hit with the laser, so I'm going to be taking some damage here, I think. As long as my chicken doesn't die. Okay, good. So he died to burning before getting a shot off, so that's good. I guess I can grab the gold this turn. It puts my mortar a little bit out of position, but I should be fine. Let's take a look at what spawns here. Okay, we have shotgun and a pistol. I should be able to take out the pistol. Easy. Boom. And this guy has the shotgun, so he's not much of a threat at a distance. I can just shoot him with this. I'll still be able to get my 60 currency for beating it in under 5 rounds. Or 5 or less, I should say. Cool. So now on to round 2 again. Sharpshooter 3 crits, deal triple damage. This is a new item I just recently added. It sounds a little bit better than it is. Most items that just deal 1 damage, tripled, like they double for a headshot and the triple for a headshot is essentially just +1 damage. And for things like this where it only does half a heart, triple is only 1.5. This is only like extra half a heart of damage. So I'm considering maybe just cutting this item. And for things like laser beam, which don't crit at all, does not deal crit damage, this has no impact. So it feels like not really a great weapon. I'll probably just cut it. But it is on sale. Okay, this one is really good. It's almost brokenly good in this mode. Because the way I'm doing the burns challenge modifier is that I have it automatically, it's like adding 99 stacks or something. So I think when you hit with the burn one, it just kills them instantly. Ideally, it would just be applying a new burn stack every turn. Actually, let me double check that. If I check burn challenge. Yeah, it's doing 999 stacks. I think I would prefer to just add 1 stack at the start of every turn, if there isn't already a stack. So that way this item, burn 1, is not just brokenly powerful. But I haven't done that yet. Okay. Kill an ally to become invincible for a turn. Could be good. Death 4 is pretty good, although it respawns with 1 health, which means it will die immediately within 2 turns because of the burn. If I had healing, that would be really good. I really need to find healing items. And the fact that I got all commons here, I feel like I should just use a reroll. Although killing an ally to become invincible, I haven't tested this yet. It'd be nice to give it a test since this is a test stream. Oh, this is the first match, so it is. I'm given all commons anyway. I do want to increase the chance of finding healing items because there's a lot of items that benefit from healing, and if they're equally as rare as every other item, it's unfortunate. Like you have a bunch of healing buffs and then you have no way to get healing. So I'm actually going to open up that file. Let's see. It's under campaign, upgrades, buckets. So these are all the items that you can get in the campaign. I want to find healing. Those are the healing adjacent ones, but where's healing ammo? Oh, it's up here. So healing ammo, I'll make it 3 times as likely as any other item. And then there should be a healing aura. That might be rare. Yeah, I think that's only in the 2nd phase. So let's take a look. I see, here's healing aura. I'll make that twice as likely as other items. Won't affect this run, but next time the shop phase appears, we'll see. Okay, so back to this. I guess I'll take... I want something that increases my damage. And Savage is nice it kind of goes with the death comp. Like Savage plus Death 4 is kind of a good combo. So actually maybe I'll try that. We'll see what happens. And maybe I'll do a reroll. I do have 45. I want to buy some stuff. Oh, this is really good on the sniper. Deal 1 extra damage, but take 1 if you miss. You pretty much never miss with the laser beam. And the laser beam does flat 1 damage, so it's even a headshot. Like a headshot with a pistol will do 2. But laser beam plus sharpshooter gives me 2, so it makes it as good as a pistol, but more consistent. So it's a very good buff there. I see there's an aura here. Oh, deal 1 extra damage when this unit has less than 3 health is also really good on this challenge where my units are constantly taking damage. So they're very often 3 or less health. So that would be very good. I might throw that on the laser. It's good to stack damage on laser beam because it is consistent and it starts weak but then gets stronger. So that's a pretty good thing to do. I wish I could afford this damage aura. I can take this as well. So this is a nice little combo. The kamikaze deals 4 damage in a big explosion when it dies, but then it also has this item which says when it dies, its soul spawns on the map and it can revive. So imagine it dies, blows up, killing enemies, and then another unit picks it up, which then revives it with 1 health, and then it dies again, exploding again. You know, there's this like nice little combo loop there. Okay, so we'll see how that works out. Hopefully that little song jingle there is an indicator of how this run's going to go. Cool. So you can see here, this guy has the kamikaze. If he blew up, he would deal damage to these 2 units. But of course, I'm not going to let him blow up that easy. Gold is over here. I should probably grab that with the laser beam guy because laser beam is good at a distance. I'll learn from last time where I moved my shotgunner out of range and he was useless for the whole game. So I won't do that again. Okay, do I think I can land these shots from where I'm currently standing? I can get one with the laser beam. This one maybe. Move him out. And we'll take this guy out with the pistol if I can land this shot. Got him. Okay, I don't know where the next enemies are going to spawn, so I'll keep them where they are. Well, we take our damage. I can deal with that. Let's move closer to this item box. Kind of move, get some better sight lines there. Okay, now they have 3 health, which means my pistol can no longer take 1 out in 1 shot. The laser beam should be able to. I am buffed. Oh no, I don't have less than 3 health, so I can only do 2 with the laser beam. Okay, so only one of them. Okay, this guy has the snowball launcher, which starts at only half a heart of damage. So it's actually not that bad to get hit by it. I would rather take out this guy because he has explosive ammo, which does extra damage. So that will minimize the amount of damage I take, but I am pretty much guaranteed to be taking damage this turn. Unfortunate, but that's how it goes. Move in and get that gold. And then take the damage. At least it's only 1 heart. He did decrease my movement speed, but I'm still within range of the chest, so I'll be grabbing that. 50 gold. Take him out. And now I'll see where the new enemies spawn. I'm going to move in closer just so no matter where they spawn, I'll have a good shot. Taking my damage. Okay. I will, let's see. I guess I can try to take the high ground here, just so the laser covers more of the map. And I'll kind of move in on these guys. Kind of surround them, wait for them to appear. Okay, can this guy get a shot? I think he can. It's a little tough, but thankfully it's a head scan item, so it makes it very good. So he's out of the picture. I should have an easy time now. Do a little bit with the mortar. Move him out of the way. Move the pistol in and take him out. Nice. Cool, and that's match 2. I didn't actually have to use the kamikaze revive loop at all, but the laser beam did some carrying there. Oh, a second glass cannon. That could be good. We also have swift boots, which are generally good. Deal extra damage for each aura you're standing in, plus movement aura. That could be a good combo, because then it's just half a heart of extra damage plus 1 full movement speed, and the movement speed applies to all other allies. The damage plus speed versus just 1 speed. But of course they have to be next to them. Deal and take double damage is a little bit too risky for my tastes on this map, or on this challenge run. I'm probably not going to go with that one. Proximity mine is interesting. Places a mine and explodes. It's good for setting up traps before an enemy spawns. Like you can kind of put it, and then when they spawn, they'll kind of blow up immediately. I don't really have any explosion buffs. I mean, the second glass cannon, let's see, I have 155. So if I want this, it'd be 55. I'd have 100 left over. It'd be another 55. Then I wouldn't be able to get the orbital shields. Orbital shields are pretty good. Okay, I'll take the movement aura on this guy. For each aura you're standing in, I mean, it's at least if I put it on him, it's consistent. He'll always have an extra half heart of damage. But the mortar is not really... I mean, I guess half a heart for the mortar would be pretty decent. Yeah, I'll keep it on him for now. Okay, it should be fine. If I could find another aura, that'd be nice. I could use a reroll to try to search for one. Glass cannon is on sale. Okay, I'll grab it because it's on sale. Okay, so what we're looking at here, we got a nice little death loop of this guy explodes and deals lots of damage when he dies, and then also has a way to revive, which would then trigger the explosion again if he died again. And has this glass cannon buff, which increases his damage when he's low on health, which when he revives, he only has 1 health, which will trigger the glass cannon. So he's got a little loop there. The sniper just does extra good damage when he doesn't miss. So that's good. And then this one has an aura buff with movement speed. It can also kill an ally to become invincible as like a last-ditch effort to survive if I need it. I have 90 gold. I guess I will use a reroll because I don't really want these other ones. Oh, okay. Heal ammo and healing aura. These are both really good. Maybe I should buy both. I mean, sniper's good too. With more, like if I sold the mortar for the sniper, that'd be pretty good. Oh, increasing max health. Man, there's a lot of really good items here. I wish this was my first roll. Let's see. Increasing that max health by 3 is really important because on this run, all of my units have burning, which means they take 1 damage at the end of every turn, or half a heart at the end of every turn. So increasing their starting health would be good because it keeps them alive longer. I might sell Savage to buy tanky and healing. So I put that on you. I would like the healing aura because I'd get this aura buff. So that would increase my damage again by another half heart. So I'd be dealing 1 full extra damage for every shot. And I get the benefits of both auras. But the healing ammo is also just generally very strong. It could go either way. So just straight up more healing or healing plus extra damage. And it doesn't cost me the action of shooting an ally for the healing aura. This kind of counteracts the burning, which is nice. Maybe I'll just try it. I feel like maybe healing ammo would be better, but I'm curious to see how that works out. And I already have 2 glass cannon items, so I don't really need a third. Do I still want aura, or not aura, savage item? I could sell it for 10, then I'd have 20, but I don't really want another mortar. There's nothing else to buy, so I'll hold on to it for now. Okay, let's give it a try. Match 3. 3 out of 4. So now we're on the factory map. Mortar and spiral. Unfortunately, with this map, it's a little bit annoying. I see the auras are not, they don't seem to be applying to the conveyor belts, which is a little strange. Oh, there we go. I guess it's only when you spawn. It's like a minor bug. Okay, I want to group my units up so that they are all affected by this aura. But with the conveyor belts, it makes it a little bit hard to group them up because when units stand on these conveyor belts, they move around. So we have a mortar. I want to take out this dinosaur first because he has the scarier items. I can take him out with these 2 chickens, and then is there a way I can optimize the damage more? I don't think so. This guy will do It could do 3. If I get a headshot with the mortar, it does 3 damage. But I'm not confident in my ability to land a headshot with the mortar. Thank you. Yeah, this is the new mode that I'm developing. And I'm just kind of doing playtesting right now with balancing the items. I added like 50 new items for this game mode. And I didn't really have a chance to like balance test them or even like bug fix test. So I'm kind of going through, testing out all the different new items I added. The whole new archetype where this aura item where deal half heart of damage for each aura you're standing in. That's like a brand new item I'm testing. So I don't even know if it works really. We'll have to double check that. But yeah, let's see. If I can land a headshot, I'll be able to kill him in 1 move. Maybe that much? No. And also, it seemed like it didn't actually buff the damage. So, as I was just saying, I didn't test it at all. And this is my opportunity to test. So I'm going to take a look at the code real quick. This one is Aura 1. So let's take a look at Aura 1. Not that. It does the weight modified damage. The number of auras, but it seems like maybe this isn't called for explosions. Yeah. Shooter ammo is only applied for the ammo. So, yeah, it seems like that ammo effect is only applying to actual bullets and not to explosions. Or, well, maybe not, actually, because ammo should be applied to explosions as well. Yeah, when you take damage factoring in items, it looks at the attached ammo and then modifies the damage. Take damage factoring in items should be on hit by explosion. So maybe the mortar's explosion is not being given the proper ammo effect. So let's take a look at the mortar. Is the mortar... Let's take a look. That bullet. Okay, so that's using the rocket. Take a look at that. And the explode. Create a new explosion. Where does it pull the ammo from? Attached ammo is the bullets, attached ammo. Let's just, I'm going to put a breakpoint there, and then next time I fire it, I'll be able to check. Okay, so back to the game. I should be able to take out this dinosaur at least. So we got 1 damage there, and then 1 damage here. Knock him off the map. Unfortunate, I'll be taking a damage from him. Hopefully he shoots at the mortar guy and not at my other guys. But we'll see. If I could just group up, I'd counteract that burning. And I do have to go for the item as well. Okay, so good. He's shooting the tanky guy, which is what I want. Ideally, the laser guy would be on this conveyor belt so he could go get this item. If I move the pistol guy, it's a little bit riskier because he'll be out of the fight for a while. But we'll try that. And again, just for testing, now I have a breakpoint. Let's take a look. We hit the breakpoint, so we get to look at the bullet. The mortar bullet has attached ammo. It does. Oh, only basic ammo. I see. Okay, if we go rocket bullet explode function. That's what we're already looking at. If we go back to the body part where it is taking the explosion damage. Oh, it seems he died to the ammo before the explosion did anything. Okay. Well, I'll test it on the next guy. I want to group these units up, but I can't really. He can't move because unfortunately, this box on the conveyor belt moved in the way and prevented him from getting closer. But this guy can move a little bit closer at least. And I can end my turn, take some damage. New enemies will spawn. Oh man, they're guarding that treasure chest. Unfortunate. So I'm going to move here, fire. This is just to get the conveyor belts to move, which will allow this guy to move in here. I'm going to leave that guy alone. So I want to group up and take out these units and get that treasure chest more safely. Also, by grouping up my units, they're going to take that healing. This healing aura will counteract the damage from the burning at the start of the next turn. Okay, so we have a fully armored knight guy over here. A shield, helmet, and armor. Whereas over here we have someone with a shotgun and proximity mine, which is pretty scary at close range. Burn ammo is not going to do much. The healing ammo on this guy implies that I need to take... I think I need to take out the shield guy first. Then the healing won't really have much impact. So how can I take out the shield? Yeah, move both of my units in. And I'll go again with the mortar, because that'll do some splash damage and hit both of them. So maybe that much. Okay, then we hit my breakpoint. Okay, so attached ammo is null. Why is attached ammo null? Oh, it just doesn't, on hit by explosion doesn't use attached ammo at all. It's interesting. So is it possible that ammo never affected grenades at all? Huh, that seems like that's a bug that would have existed in the game for a while. Unless I changed this line recently. Okay, after this match I can fix that. And then test it out. I'll jot it down so I don't forget. Okay. Yep, don't want to forget that. I will fix that after this match. So remove the breakpoint. Here we go. Okay, so that's not a good shot, but I did 1 damage to that guy. My laser beam from this angle might be a little bit tough, but I should be able to... Yeah, no, it's fine. Not enough to take him out, but I do still have the pistol. I'm actually just going to move down and make it a trivial shot here. Take him out. So take some minor damage here. Not going to matter. And then the knight should approach. Yeah, but he can't hit yet. He has a lot of health because of that armor. Let's see. If my... Okay, the laser beam, because of this block, won't be able to... Actually, no. From here, I probably could shoot the knight. Okay, let's pick up the chest, take out this guy. I don't think I'll be able to take him out, but... Oh, okay. Why did that do so much? Oh, it did more damage because now I'm down to 3 or less hearts. And so 3 or less means extra damage buff. Okay, this laser should be able to hit him, but he's wearing a helmet. So it's going to do no damage, but it will remove the helmet for next turn. And I'm not going to do that. I will keep... Let's see, if I moved here... Yeah, it's still out of range. And the mortar's not going to be able to hit anyway, so I'll just keep him where it is. There's still one more wave after this. Oh, my mortar has float ammo, or the float status effect. That's a little bit... I should have just fired last turn. I didn't realize that. Yeah, so with the float status effect, my bullet's just going to go straight up. It's really bad to have on the mortar. But smart by the AI to do it. Okay, I will try to go for this shot, but it's really challenging. I probably won't land it. This would be insane. Oh, let's go. Let's go. So I am able to take him out then. That's sick. See, those are the kinds of shots you need to win on beast mode and monster mode in this game. Okay, how many of my units moved? Oops. I want my mortar, or the guy with the healing aura. I want them all to stay in the healing aura, so I'll move them there. And I should be positioned pretty well to handle this next wave, this final wave here. Oh, there's one more across the map. Would I be able to take him out? I could probably remove the helmet with the laser. But I think I'd rather just focus on these two, make sure that they're dead. They have 4 hearts and they have this defense aura, which blocks or decreases the amount of damage that I deal to them. Which means I probably have to focus all my effort on taking them out. I probably want to kill the guy in the back first. I could go for the mortar. Okay, very small damage. Pathetically small damage. Okay, but I should be able to take him out at least. So that removes the defense aura. I'll take a small amount of damage here. As long as this knight doesn't shoot this 3 health chicken in the middle, I should be able to survive this turn. Yeah, because I'll be taking 2 from this. So hopefully the knight... Okay, good. I survived. Now the start of turn healing aura. I heal up to 1.5, so that's good. He should still be doing 3 damage because the glass cannon effect. So if I can get a headshot here, I can kill you. Now for this other one. Can this chicken hit that dinosaur? That would be an insane shot. I move around here. I could definitely get the hand, it seems. Ideally, I'd want to take off the helmet. I don't think there's any angle where I could shoot the helmet. So, yeah, I'll move in and I'll shoot the hand. Actually, just to be extra safe, I'll move next to this guy just to try to keep him alive. Okay, who's he gonna shoot? Oh no, he did it. Oh no. And this soul, so he spawns a soul. If I pick up this soul, he will revive. But the problem is it's on the complete opposite side of the map, and I have to end, you know, I could basically end the round this turn, so it's funny they chose the heart. That's another bug. Let me take a look at healing aura. Go to the aura passive. Actually, I guess it would be map tile effect. So auras just apply a map tile effect to a tile on the map. So if I find healing bonus, they take the healing from there. So in the heal function, I should do if the unit's not dead. Yeah. So that way they won't heal while they're dead, because a dead unit healing is kind of funny. So that should fix that issue. But yeah, I don't think I'll be going for that soul. If I picked up this soul, he would revive, and it would essentially save me 20 gold, because it costs 20 gold to revive. But at what cost? There's a potential, in the number of turns it would take me to make it all the way across the map, I might lose another unit. So I feel like I should just keep sniping away. Just take him out, end the game, spend the 20 gold. Cool. So that's match number 3. Yeah, no, so now I can just revive for 20. I'm down to 180 currency, but it's still pretty good. Ghost ammo is really good, especially with the laser beam, because I can snipe from anywhere on the map, even through shields. Actually, with the pistol, it'd be good as well. Deal 1 extra damage for the first 3 rounds of the match is not as good this late in the game. Speedrun it's better in the early game. Like match 3, that would have been helpful. Actually, that's not true. It could still be good. Shields, I don't have any shields, and I'm not offered any. The movement aura, I already have one. Oh, deal double damage, but this unit dies in 3 rounds. is nice when you have something like the Death 4, which is a revive. And with a Kamikaze, you'd be pretty good. So maybe I try that. I'm just curious. I want to try it. I wanted to put the ghost ammo on the pistol, though. Zero gravity is pretty good, too. Oh. When this unit is healed, it deals 1 extra damage on his next shot. Is pretty good with the healing aura. Because the healing aura will heal every turn. So essentially that gives me 1 extra damage every turn. So maybe I go for that. I can afford that and the ghost ammo, but what would I sell? I'm kind of capped out on items here. Oh, I can sell Savage. Ghost ammo is very good. It is a legendary. Or I could use my last free reroll to try to get something better. I could maybe get rid of Tanky. I could also sell Aura 1 because I know that it doesn't work. Or I could put Aura 1 on this guy. That would be smart. Who would benefit most from ghost ammo? Maybe I get rid of glass cannon and then put ghost ammo on the pistol. Because I'm already dealing double damage and dying 3 rounds. So the double damage will help. I don't need the glass cannon as well. And if there's a bunch of shield units, the ghost will help me a lot. So I think I actually will, or at least I'll move it to this guy. Buy the ghost ammo. No, I'll do a reroll just to see. Homing ammo is nice, but I don't have much that benefits from homing ammo. If I had like a shotgun or something, it'd be more useful. Explosion dealing full damage isn't as useful. Healing for the same amount would be nice with the healing aura, but just not as good as the other stuff that I have. Currency earned, that's only really good earlier in the run. Doubling the currency. And then I don't have any shield buffs, so Umbrella is not as useful. Yeah, I think I'm kind of good. Okay, going into the final fight. Let's see what happens. So in the final fight, we get item boxes that spawn instead of currency, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to spend the currency, so it doesn't matter. Let's take a look. Spiral. So this guy is Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning could be bad. Sniper and Paralyze. So this is dangerous. And then this guy has Healing plus... Well, actually, that's kind of it. He's not that scary. The Sniper is pretty good. Ideally, I would take out this guy first, because the Paralyzed ammo is a little bit scary. And I could shoot the Mortar and hope for the best. And I want the laser guy standing next to him because he is buffed by the number of auras that he's overlapping. Let's see, I'll move the pistol in. And he has the ghost ammo, so I can actually shoot through these obstacles. Ah, but I still missed. That's so bad. I really needed that shot. Let's see. So I moved the mortar down here. Oh, actually. So I'm in 2 auras, so that should buff twice. This is 1 extra damage. Then 2 for the sharpshooter. I didn't heal yet, so I won't get that 3rd. So I technically only do 3 damage, which means I cannot take out that guy this turn. But next turn I should be able to. So if I step forward, I can at least do 3 damage to this. Oh, why did it do 4? What will cause it to do 4? Maybe I did heal. Maybe it thinks that I did heal from the aura. Because I don't have 3 or less health. So it'd be 1, 2, 3 from the auras. I guess it counted the heal because at the start of turn. But what's weird is, I guess it counted the heal even though I was at full health. So if I look here, I could just say if, oops. Now if it's not, if it's greater than or equal to the max health that I just returned. So don't allow healing if I'm already at max health. Yep, so that should fix some of that jank. But I did take out one of the units, so that's nice. See if I can get the other one. This would be a really tough shot, though. Okay, just 1 heart. Not bad. So I'm going to be taking some damage here. The sniper. And then, okay, good. Unfortunate, he's paralyzed now. Which means he won't be able to shoot next turn. Which is also very unfortunate because he's my main damage dealer. But this pistol guy should be able to take out the fox. Oh my god, my aim's so bad. It's so bad. Man. I think I just retreat here. Try to stay low, stay under cover, and not just minimize damage for now. Oh, that's rough. As long as the other guy can't get a shot on him. Okay, good. Well, they're both low. Oh, he died. Why did he die? Oh, right. Man, that I did not utilize that well at all. So he has an item that says deal double damage, but this unit dies in 3 rounds. I ended up not even landing a single shot. He died 3 rounds past. I didn't even get a hit. Oh my god, that's so pathetic. But he did die, which triggered Kamikaze, causing him to explode, which killed that unit. So he did at least get a kill. Now, the thing is, he has this item which says when he dies, his soul will spawn on the map. And if I can pick it up, he'll revive. Should be very good. The downside is it's on the complete opposite side of the map. That's just kind of how the RNG goes. If I can try to make my way over there, but it's going to be tough. He's buffed for the number of auras he's standing in. So I want to move this guy next to him first, and then I fire. This should be able to take out the sniper. Now that he's dead, there's no risk of taking damage this turn. I could try to get to the soul next turn. So I healed, which means I'm powered up. They now have 5 health. This is really dangerous. Both of these units are very scary. And we have this guy with the sniper rifle. No damage increase. But I won't be able to take out both of these units. I don't think it's possible. And the fact that they spawned between me and the soul is so upsetting. Like, if I tried to make it there, like if they spawned on the other side, I could just make a run for it. But now I basically have to eliminate these 2 units before I can even get to the soul. Because they have really powerful items. This Gatling gun fires an insane number of shots. It's a legendary weapon. And then this firework's also really good. I think my mortar is not really powered up enough to contribute a lot to that damage. And this glass cannon is not doing anything. Especially glass cannon and tanky on the same unit is really bad. Because one buffs my damage while I'm low on health, but the other one increases my health. Bad synergies. Okay, so I guess I'll try to take out this guy. He's invisible, but oh man, I missed. So bad. Do a small amount of damage there. I think the best I can do... Oh, and because I missed, I took damage. That's extra bad. I think what I'll do is move you here and try to hide my other guy as much as possible. Hopefully they don't kill him. This is looking really rough for me, though. Yeah, things are not going my way. So we got the firework use. Big explosion. Yeah, he killed me. As expected. And we got the Gatling gun. That's probably going to take me out. Yeah, that's rough. Unfortunate positioning on those units, and the fact that I missed is also pretty bad. And not optimal use of items, giving like glass cannon and tanky on the same unit. I probably shouldn't have taken the one where I die in 3 turns either, but I wanted to see it. So there we go. Made it to round 4, but lost. What wave was that? I think that was wave 2. Yeah, the match 4 on beast mode difficulty is really tough. And I guess I missed all my shots with the pistol ghost ammo. So that was really sad. I took so much damage I didn't need to take there. And speedrun 2 was not working for me. I think when this unit dies and its soul spawns somewhere on the map, I probably should make that so that the soul spawns within grab range of your units, not just somewhere really far away. That's something that I want to do. I'll kind of jot that down in notes. want to spawn the chests and the soul in grab range. Okay. Hey, how's it going, Mike? I just, as you can see, finished a run in defeat. I lost on round 4. The way this works is you go through 4 matches. Between each match, you get to buy items. And I was experimenting with some builds. Made it all the way to match 4 towards the end of the match, but then unfortunately lost because I made some bad decisions, some bad plays. But yeah, it's fun. Let's see. So in that game, I did find a bug. So I'm going to go ahead and try to fix that bug. The bug being, actually, let me refresh this real quick. The bug being that explosions don't get ammo buffs. So I'm going to take a look at some of this. If we go to the body part code, there's a function, take damage from explosions, and it doesn't use the ammo from the bullet because an explosion doesn't necessarily have a bullet. Okay, so I'll go here and I'll make a list of ammo. Wish I could make this null. Don't have to allocate. Oh, yeah, on hit. If the bullet's not null, then the attached ammo is equal to the bullet's ammo. So that way, all of the ammo buffs that come from all of the ammo effects attached to a bullet that also explodes will then get the explosion will get the same buffs. I'm going to pass that along here. Line is getting too long, so let's just make this multiple lines here. Okay. And now I'm going to open up just a game. I'm going to run the game real quick. Let's see. You want to find time to demo my game, but too much Stardew Valley and also work. Yeah, I mean, if you want to check out the demo, there is a public demo on Steam, but also I have a Discord. So if you look at the, what is it, like the description section of the YouTube video, or if you look in Twitch, if you're watching on Twitch, it's below the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, also below the stream in the description section, there's a Discord. You can join the Discord, and in the future, I'll be running playtests of this new roguelike mode that I'm working on, polling people from the Discord that are interested in playtesting, giving out special keys to playtest the roguelike mode. So if you're interested, like you can play the public demo now, just like download it and have fun. But if you were interested in testing the roguelike mode, definitely join the Discord, and I might be pulling you for a future playtest. Is there a sandbox mode? There is not. What exactly do you mean by a sandbox mode? But the way it works is there's the PvP. You can fight another person. There's 1v1 mode and 2v2, or not 2v2, but 4-player free-for-all. So 1v1 and 4-player free-for-all, and then there's the single-player roguelike campaign that I'm currently prototyping, but not necessarily committing to just yet. Just trying to figure out, is it fun? Is it worth exploring? Let's see, Aura 1. So if I get Aura 1 and I get, say, move speed Aura, movement Aura, oh, way to test loadouts and practice weapons. I debated adding a target practice, like a shooting range. And reason is, like, when you get a weapon, you don't exactly know what the trajectory is going to be the first time you use it. So a shooting range would be nice in that regard, but I never ended up implementing it. I think it's just, you know, a question of how often would it be used versus how much benefit does it provide, how much effort does it take to make. Okay, so that did 1.5. That looks right. Okay, let's see. I'm just testing out this bug fix that I have. I'm going to go ahead and put a breakpoint just to make sure in code with the breakpoint that everything looks good. Great. I didn't actually mean to get a headshot there. Okay, attached ammo shows that it exists, which has an Aura 1 ammo data. So if we go to Aura 1, League's practice tool is used by less than 1% of their player base. I guess so. I know in like fighting games, the training mode is used a lot more. It will just go to the training mode and lab things. Yeah, I didn't even really know that League had a practice tool, to be honest. Yeah, I wonder how many people would use it versus just like, oh, let's just hop into an easy mode of the campaign and just play, and then eventually you'll kind of figure out how the weapons work. There isn't much. I mean, there's some really skill testing items like the flappy gun and the gun, which both have skill aspects to them. But I guess they're few and far between. And you can always hop into a 1v1 against a computer and then try it out. Okay, so we see the damage is 2, the modified damage. The number of auras is 1. And then the special effect damage bonus is 1 times the number of auras, 1. Cool. Awesome. Found a bug and fixed it. So far, productive stream. Yeah, practice a specific angle shot on a map. That'd be pretty cool. Like you load up the map and then you see what the possible sightlines are if you wanted to memorize this one specific positioning and angle is optimal for a specific situation or whatever. I was thinking more, it was like you would just go to a training mode, like a custom room, and there'd be targets at certain distances if you wanted to estimate shot distances, but being able to place a unit on the map and then a unit on that you're shooting at anywhere else on the map. That could work. Yeah, practice 360 no scoping. I actually wanted to add, it's kind of been on my design doc for a long time, just a 360 no scope weapon, where if you spin 360 degrees and then fire, it deals extra damage. So you actually have to do like the 360. But I just never got around to it. It's still on my list. I'd love to add it. It's just like one of those other goofy items. But we'll see. What else did I write down? Oh yeah, spawning in grab range. Oh, and applying the burn every turn. So we got a burning run challenge. I want to fix this as well. Yeah, the 360 no scope would be great. Making it like more official. The full rotation, adding more and more damage. I mean, that's funny, but also I wanted to make it like you spin and then you have to fire quickly. So you can't just like spin 360 and then wait and then fire. You have to do it in quick succession. I wonder how exploitable. I guess it's not that exploitable of like you set your sensitivity really low and then you just spin super fast. Spin multiple times. Could be interesting. Maybe there's a cap. So if you spin twice, it does 2 damage. Once does 1 damage. So it like caps out at 2 or something. Yeah, there's some potential there. It's kind of been on my list and it'd be fun. Like I was considering even doing just a 360 no scope achievement because I do have achievements in the game. If I boot this up real quick. There are achievements and I wanted to do one that was like 360 no scope. So basically spin 360 degrees and then fire with the sniper rifle without scoping. It's like literally a 360 no scope achievement. But then in order to do that achievement, I'd essentially have to do the ammo that buffs it as well. Cause like it's the same code and it's just too much work. So maybe someday in the future. But yeah, so I have a bunch of achievements in the game right now. Just not going to go through all of them, but there's some here. And I'll probably be adding more specific to the campaign. But if I choose to go with the campaign, that is. Okay, so let's see. I want to fix this burning challenge. So the way the challenge works, just for my initial hack of implementing it, I just made it apply 999 stacks of burning to units when they spawn. But actually what I want to do is, if they don't have burning at the start of the turn, then apply it. Or maybe it should be at the end of the turn. Let's see. I have another item that kind of already does this. It's a heal 4. I'd be heal ammo, right? Okay, healing 4. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, so on turn ended, we look at the unit. If it doesn't have burn, we apply burn. So obviously this, I could attach the on turn ended to the shooter when they're created. Let me just do that. Private void. Wait, why do I have like basically the same code twice? When it's first equipped, it adds it, and then on the end of the turn, it also adds it. I guess I didn't want to increment the tick there. But I could make that, that's duplicated code. I could make that a helper function. Or just try apply burn, and then I'll add a parameter for increment tick if already attached. And we'll basically just copy this or move this code in there. We'll only increment if the Boolean is set. We'll put that on there. Cool. Now this function, actually doesn't even need to be burn. I could make it take the status effect. I might move this into the shooter itself so it's more widely reusable. And rename it ensure status. Ensure status effect applied. Oh, but does the status effect class have a reference to the data? Because I was hard coding it by class, but I should probably do. Oh, it does. Okay. So here I hard coded burn status effect, but I could instead do the data. The status effect data. I can stop this too. If the status effect data is equal to the status effect to apply, that's how we know. Cool. So now essentially, oops, what did I just do? I can do this for any status effect, not just burning. And I can move it to the other class so it's more widely reusable. Get the status effect. We get the status effect that's already applied. Instead of found burn, rename this to found status effect. Applying it. Cool. I could just put it down here. Debating if I wanted to put it in the status effect factory. But maybe not. So I'm already calling status effect factory here. So maybe I should just put the whole function in the status effect factory. And I'll make that public. Cool. So now I can call into that from the ammo. Here. And then now I can also call into it from the challenge. So in the challenge, wait, on turn ended. Is it not? Oh, the owner's turn ended. But I still don't have a reference to the shooter. I guess I could get every living shooter. Or everyone who's on the turn that ended. I feel like it's unfortunate that this event doesn't actually pass the player whose turn just ended. I never actually needed it before, I suppose. It's used in a lot of places, so adding the parameter would be kind of annoying. Well, not too bad. There's only a couple. So if I try to build this now, it's probably going to give me some errors. Or tell me where all of those references are. Yeah, so 16 places I need to update for that. Also not a big deal. Find all those. Oh, the shooter also has an on-turn ended event. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just keep going the route that I'm going. Because if I do it, player or shooter, it doesn't really matter. So I'll just go with the player. Should be another one for on-turn started up here. So we got this. Just updating all of the calls to the on-turn ended. Oh, that's going to be annoying. There's a couple of these. Okay, I'm sure there's a few more that I missed, but let's take a look. Yeah, 6 more. On my turn started, we got this. That should be all of them, I think. Okay, that fixed that. So now I'll go back to the challenge, not these. Whole bunch of items now I don't need, or a whole bunch of tabs open, so I'll close out of those. So when the turn ends, first we need to register. When the shooter is created, we'll ensure status effect applied. Burning status effect. Don't increment ticks, we'll just add it. And then we also want to register callbacks. So this would be on turn ended. We add that. Want to make sure that they're burned at the end of every turn. And now we can go ahead, copy this, paste that there, set it to true. Oh, but we want to do it for every shooter on the player's living team, so there we go. Awesome. So that should fix that one issue now where there's one item that applies every stack of burn that is applied or that is on a character. It applies that damage to them immediately. And so before I was applying 999 stacks just to ensure that they were always burning. But when you would do that, it would insta-kill the units every time. Now it will only apply like an additional 1 damage. Still makes it a good weapon, a good item to buy. But yeah. So that's one. What was the other thing? Oh, spawning chests and souls in grab range. Actually, something else I want to do. I just want to see the likelihood of spawning items in the shop. So I'm actually going to go not the meta upgrades, but the regular upgrades. I'm going to add a cheat here. So if I press R, it will re-roll the shop. So we re-roll upgrades. Oops. Does this check that I have the currency before subtracting the currency? No, it just subtracts. Okay, so as far as a cheat goes, it's fine. I just want to see if I boot this up and I go into a run and I just re-roll my upgrades. I want to see generally what I get offered rather than trying to go through a full run. Okay. Let's just pick burning, start a new run, and I do already have a cheat that just insta kill or insta wins, so I'll hit that. Still have to wait for things to spawn. Okay, so once I'm here, it'd be really nice if these had, like, the icons are so annoying. Just the squares. But yeah, so we got Kamikaze, Shotgun, Aura. Well, Death 3 is pretty cool. If I hit R. Because I do get these shield ones a lot. I wonder. It's pretty rare to get a shield this early in the game. So to get the shields offered early, it kind of feels like a bad choice because you're committing to a build you're not sure you're going to get. I wonder if maybe the shield upgrades should only appear after the first wave. Like only appear in the second shop phase. Healing ammo. Increase your current and max health by 1. This match every time I see you gets a kill. And that with the Savage is pretty good. But Aura. So more shields. Explosive ammo is pretty good. Like slowing and weighted. I feel like well, maybe slowing would be good. But I feel like I don't feel encouraged to buy those ever. I know they synergize with the status effect applying stuff. Let me double check. So one says deal 1 extra damage for each status effect on the enemy. And then status effects applied to this are also applied to nearby people. Oh, but status effect 1 is a rare. So that's another one. Like, it doesn't show up until later in the run. After match 2. So why would I buy slowing and weighted if I'm not sure I'm even going to get offered that status effect item? Kind of feels bad. So maybe they should only appear after the first match as well. And jot that down. So, what is it? Shields and status effect, right? Or not shields, but the shield buffing items. The items that buff shields. They should not. Or shield buffing items and aura, not auras, but the status effect ones. So shield buffing items and status effect items. Should not appear in first round. First shop. I'll say. Anything else? Let's take a look. I mean, the sharpshooter ones are just, they feel really good. Like aura, there are auras that appear early. Specifically, I think damage aura. But healing and movement appear later, so maybe the aura is fine. I still want to cut Sharpshooter 3, I think. It's unfortunate. Maybe there's a better way I could do that. I want to encourage getting headshots without, like encourage getting headshots and discourage body shots. So like a higher risk, high reward, but the triple damage is just not good enough. Maybe I could just reword it as headshots deal +1 damage. But body shots deal no damage. Headshots deal +1 damage. That's more apparent. It's like more obvious what's happening than the crits deal triple damage. But then saying body shots deal no damage, right? The way it works is it's the bullet damage. So if a bullet hits the body, it does 0. But if you have other things that say +1 damage, then they still get added on. Maybe I say -1 damage or something. Headshots deal +1 damage and body shots deal one less damage. Body shots deal -1 damage. Okay. Maybe I could try that. But the other thing is that kind of gets a little bit confusing with explosions. Like, if it said body shots deal no damage, or body shots deal 1 less damage, would you think that explosions count as body shots? What if I explicitly said bullets deal +1 damage on headshots and -1 on body shots? So I'll specifically call out. Actually, let me just open that up. So if I said bullets deal 1 extra damage on something like that. Bullets deal 1 extra damage on headshots and 1 less damage on body shots. 1 extra damage for headshots. Bullets deal 1 extra damage for headshots and 1 less damage for body shots. Not so bad. Obviously, I have to change the logic a little bit, but I think that's more apparent than what it used to be. And it makes it work better, still synergizes well with the laser beam. That could be okay. I do kind of, I mean, I liked that it called out crits before, rather than headshot. But so, the laser doesn't apply to crits. So the question here is, do I want this to be a powerful item for lasers? Because the laser is already a really powerful item. Honestly, in the last game, I did some hand shots and some body shots. So maybe it's still fine, even with laser, with headshots. I mean, I could just go with headshots for now. Okay. In that case, let me just alter the code a little bit. Sharpshooter 3 ammo. Modify crit multiplier. And I implemented a whole bunch of code just for that. But I can still use it for others. I wanted to make a weapon which was a throwing dagger. The throwing dagger deals triple on headshots and nothing for body shots. Where does modify crit multiplier get called? When we're modifying damage, we don't actually know if it was a crit or not. They could record if it was a crit. Through that. Kind of feels like a bit of a hack, but I'll do it for now. If I need to change it later, I'll change it. And I'll just leave this stuff commented out in case I want to revert this after testing. Actually, that's the other thing, the crit part. I don't have gold. Let's see. Test that in a second. So the damage bonus will start at 0. And then we'll do... or just this, basically. We'll add the damage bonus if it's a crit. Ammo data. bonus. Otherwise we had 0. Cool. Add the damage bonus for crits. Now the question here, oh, override. I want to see where this is called because it might only be called if I crit, if I can crit. Yeah, if the bullet can crit. Oh no, it adds it no matter what. Okay, so that should still work with lasers. I can test that. Hey, what's up, Tamir? I am currently testing my new roguelike mode that I'm prototyping. Basically, yeah, it's a single player campaign where you go through 4 matches in a row. And after each match, you get some currency and you can use it to buy new upgrades and new items. I'm currently just testing something, so I'm not going to be able to show you. You can kind of see there's chests that spawn that give you some gold. Enemies will spawn in, and then you get a benefit there. But right now I'm testing. I just changed an item I wasn't too happy with. Sharpshooter. They're all kind of like placeholder names, placeholder art and stuff. But this one will add bonus damage for headshots and decrease damage for body shots. So I'm testing. I'm refactoring it a little bit, so just a quick test. I'm going to throw a breakpoint in here. Oh, not that one. Here. Oops. So throw some breakpoints. Give it a try. Okay, so it does record that it is a crit. And then we get down here to the damage. It is a crit, so yeah. And then I didn't hook that up. But yeah, so the idea is that the matches as you go get more and more difficult, and then you have to get a bunch of synergy items, and then the synergy items will buff your damage, so you can deal crazy amounts of damage, but then they have crazy amounts of health, and you kind of scale up as you go. Yeah. Also, like in the PvP mode, I had 50 or so items, but then when I started making the campaign, I realized that those items didn't really synergize well with each other. So what I had to do was I added like a whole 50 new items on top of the ones that I already had. And now I'm like the point of the stream, I'm kind of just going through, doing runs and testing, making sure that the items that I added work, and also that they feel fun and rewarding, and they spawn in the right cadence, the right spawn rates and everything. Okay, so the one thing I missed here, actually, I want to do negative that. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I need to change this. So the new damage, oops. We're gonna take modify, and then down here, turn that. But what I want to do is clamp this. So new damage equals want to add that damage, but then clamp it between 0 and max value. So that way we'll never heal. Like if it goes negative, I don't want it to count as a heal. I just want it to stop at 0. So We'll add or subtract the damage bonus. A clamp, so we never heal. Cool. And there we go. I'll give this another try, make sure it still works. Make sure that the body shot actually subtracts the damage. Taking a little while to start up. Probably because I'm running 2 streams. Yeah, so I'm also trying to multi-stream for the first time. I'm now streaming to YouTube and to Twitch at the same time. And that's interesting. I have like 2 chats and everything. Okay, let's take a look. If I shoot in the body, it should actually do 0 damage. Yep. Awesome. If I end turn, I'll be taking a whole bunch of damage, but this is just a test. So now a headshot should deal damage. Okay, after these guys shoot me. Oh, and also the burning should be applied properly. Huh. It says I have 3 stacks of burning. Did I do something wrong? It should only have 2. Or it should only have 1, actually. That's something else to test. If I shoot you, it should deal damage. Yeah. Cool. So that works. And I'm going to take out this guy just so that I can actually... Oh, man, I missed. Just so I can test. Whatever, it doesn't matter. He dies to burning. This guy's gonna snipe me. And then he'll die. And then it becomes my turn. Yeah, now it's just 5, so there's something wrong with that as well. Oh, because every one is applying the... I see. It's going on... Okay, okay. I recently made a change to the burning challenge. So the campaign... In the campaign mode, you pick a challenge when you go into it. And that's a special challenge that applies to every match during the run. And so the one gimmick that I'm working on right now is the burning one, where every unit has the burn status effect. I wanted to make sure that it was applying a burn status effect at the end of every turn for every unit. But I applied it to the player, like when the player ends their turn, it does it for every unit. But because there's 3 units on the team, it's actually adding it multiple times. It's obviously not ideal. So instead, I'm going to change it to the just when the shooter ends their turn. But unfortunately, that means I'm going to have to change a good deal of these. I basically defined our references these and update these to include that new parameter that I'm adding. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. There's only a handful of these. Still just a little bit annoying. Yeah, now I can get rid of this. And that should fix the issue. Reloading scripts. Okay. So I'll give that a test run now. I do also want to test, make sure that the new item I was just editing, the Sharpshooter 3, make sure that works with laser beam. I could test that in a little test map. I don't have to do it on this campaign. It's annoying that they're far away. Okay, so we have 1 stack of burned. So that's already good. If I just end my turn. The end of the turn, I should have 1 stack on each of these units. Yep. Okay, good. They all have 1 stack. So that should be fixed now. And I'll just go ahead and cheat win the game. Just because I am testing. Okay. So, oops. Yeah, I guess I'll just kill that. Let's open up a game scene. And I will throw... what is it? Sharpshooter 3 and a laser beam on a unit just to test. Sharpshooter 3 and not mortar, but laser. Now if I run this, I should be able to deal extra damage on a headshot even though laser beams do not crit. Okay, so this is the guy with the Sharpshooter 3 and the laser beam. This should deal 2 damage. Yes. And then the body shot should do 0. Should do 0. Cool. It works. Okay, what should I do next? I guess I'll just try another run. The other thing I wanted... I still kind of want to make the match 4 a little bit easier. There's some balancing I need to do there. So we did that. We did the explosions ammo issue. And then spawning chests and souls within grab range. Yeah, there's one other piece of code I wanted to write, which is... I might just do it off stream later. But there are pickups that spawn, like the gold chests. And I want them to spawn within 2 moves of your units. So basically, find a range of 3 tiles within a distance and only spawn them within those ranges. So I'm going to go ahead and delete my save, start a new run. Okay, I have been testing burning a lot, but I'm going to try a different run now. I do think low health, it seems impossible. I might just do 1 less health, but honestly, I might just cut the low health entirely. I'm thinking of there's 16 challenges right now, but I want them to be really good challenges. So I might just cut it down to 12 and cut the ones that I'm not as thrilled with. So I'll do a rock, paper, scissors. Oh, and I reset, so I don't have beast mode anymore. I should have like a cheat unlock button. Yeah, I'll just do rock, paper, scissors. Okay, so this challenge is every unit gets a rock, paper, or scissors status applied to them. And then, for example, this guy's paper and I am scissors. That means I will deal 1 extra damage to the paper. This paper takes 1 extra damage from scissors. Now, he only has 1 health, so it doesn't really matter. But if, as it gets later in the game, they'll get more health, and then it'll become more of a challenge. Now, this rock guy will deal a lot of damage to my scissors. So I should probably, you know, it's like, if he had more health, it'd be more of a challenge to take him out. But for now, he is only 1 heart. Easy target. Take him out and then start making my way towards this gold chest, which I want. I can pick that up. I can start moving towards that enemy, closing in. New enemies will spawn. In this early round, it's not really going to matter what the status effect is because I can take them out no matter what. But as we get later in the run, it will become much more challenging. Cool. Honestly, I kind of just want to... I might just skip these matches because I want to test... I would enjoy it more on beast mode. So I have a shotgun, assault rifle, and grenade. We got 2 guys over here. Rock and paper. So it'd be nice if I sent in a paper. And it might be a little bit tough, but I could try to lob a grenade over there. See what kind of damage I can deal. Oh, it's close. Oh, I actually did some damage. Nice. I want to keep the scissors away because he'll die to the rock. I can pull him over here and try to get that treasure chest. That's about the best I can do. Maybe I'll just lob another grenade. Not as far this time. A little bit. Yeah, only a small amount. That's unfortunate. But maybe if the shotgun goes in, can I get a good angle here? I can sort of hit both. It'd be crazy if I actually got them, but... Oh, I did. Wow. I got one. Awesome. It's good that he was only a paper, otherwise that would have been a lot of extra damage. I see there's 2 more enemies spawning over here. I'll finish him off with my shotgun. And start moving my grenade over here. I just want to do a check. How far will it go if I do full power? Not bad, actually. So now I know that I tried it. I can actually... adjusted the aim. I still got one of them. For a good amount there. Let's see. This guy is rock. I am scissors, so that's actually really bad for me. I want to stay out of range of that guy. Well, he's almost certainly going to shoot me. And it'll do double. Oh no, only 1 extra damage, so I'll survive. I'll survive the hit. I'm going to go for a body shot here. So I don't block with the helmet. Move in a little bit closer. And it should be done. Oh man, it hit the edge and bounced. It's weird. Unfortunate. I'm gonna keep that guy a little bit safe. Grab this chest and... Maybe I'll just grab the chest and wait a turn. I don't feel like the shotgun will be able to hit from this range. That'd be kind of tough. Yeah. So he's going to push forward and shoot my assault rifle guy. Which means I have to finish him this turn or else I'm going to be taking... I basically lose a unit. Oh, it just bounced out. That's unfortunate. I might be losing a unit here. If I go for the body shot, I feel like the headshot might be more valuable. Move up here to make him come around the corner. Yeah, I lost a unit. So that's 20 gold for the unit to revive him between rounds. Unfortunate that I took that damage. It's just a tricky spot because my shotgunner is kind of out of position here. But he won't be able to kill me. Oh man, that weird physics there. Now I actually might lose the second unit. Not sure why that happened. I suppose I can look. I'm not sure why it would have just hit it and stopped. It doesn't even seem like it would have collided with anything. This piece of geometry also should probably move down so it doesn't make a weird ledge there. But yeah, some weird map geometry, but I can always iterate on that later. I might actually lose the first match. No. Okay. Well, unfortunate that I lose 40 gold. That's almost not even worth doing the run. I start the run with 20 gold. I feel like at that point I just forfeit. Start a new one. Okay, let's do a little bit better this time. I have 2 rocks and a paper. They of course have 2 papers, so they hard counter me. Really bad start. But I do have a mortar, so I can shoot over this wall. Oh, but he also has a mortar. It'd be awesome if I could shoot around here and take him out. No, too much cover. So I'm going to take a hit here no matter what from this mortar. It's just too good. Does a lot of damage. But I can take out this guy and then move on. And finish off this guy with the mortar. Somehow he survives. But at least shotgun can take him out for sure. Cool. Now let's see where the other enemies spawn. Pretty close. So that's good for the shotgun. I can move the mortar into better cover. Retreat this guy back. Yeah, easy finish. Thankfully they spawned pretty close, so I can just take them out easily. And there we go. So on to round 2. Healing ammo is generally very good. Damage an ally to deal extra damage on your next shot is also very good, because especially with the healing ammo, I can damage myself to power myself up. Increase movement range by 1 if the already fired. Enemies spawn with 2 stacks of burn. It is on sale, which is nice. I have 80, so I want the heal, and Savage would be nice. So if I put heal on you and Savage on you, that's pretty good. So the shotgun, I shotgun somebody and then I heal them. It's a good combo. I almost want to buy the laser beam just for the mortar. Mortar's hard to hit at range, so having a second weapon that buffs them might help. Let's see, what else do I have? I can't afford X-ray vision. Burn 2 is on sale, so that's pretty good. Maybe I sell something? Nah. So I could either go burn 2 because it's on sale, or a laser beam to help keep mortar more consistently well-rounded. I think I'll go with the laser beam. As cool as this item is, I'm just not feeling it. Maybe in other situations, like if I already had a more consistent, well-rounded ranged weapon on that guy, burn would have been better. So these guys, they both heal when they block damage, but that's not going to matter because I'll take them both out this turn. chest is over there, so I'll start making my way over that way to get the chest. I want to make sure that I can shoot this chicken. Maybe I send a different guy that way. Definitely the shotgun comes here, kills this guy. So flank him, kill him from behind the shield. I'll send the pistol guy after that, and I'll send this guy here to take out the other shield. Boom. Yep, 2 more spawning up there. I'll send all of my units closer that way. So they can all group up. Got rock and, paper and scissors. I have rock. The rock can deal extra damage to this guy. Unfortunately, he has a helmet. The laser could take out the helmet. So if I use the laser, remove the helmet, that's pretty good. And then the rock can get that crit if I can land this shot. It's going to be a little tough though. Okay. That's some decent damage. I could do a Hail Mary shot here with the shotgun. Hopefully some of these hit. Oh, sweet. Oh, I actually got the Hail Mary achievement. Awesome. I legitimately forgot that I called it Hail Mary when I said that. That's funny. Okay, so this guy has paper, and I have rock, which means he will deal extra damage to me. There's still another wave, so I don't really want to expose myself to that damage. So I think I'd rather move the laser guy in and move this rock back into cover. Hopefully he won't shoot at me. Yeah, okay. So he missed. Do I have a scissors? I do, but he's the shotgun that's really far away. I don't know if I go for another Hail Mary. That seems risky. What are my options here? I want the rock to move. Oh, okay. I can move the laser in for sure. Take out the helmet. I don't really want the rock to be taking damage. I can move him forward. He's almost certainly going to take the hit. Go for the headshot there. And somehow, if one of these shots lands, that will be amazing. Another Hail Mary shot. Okay, sick. I got it. I'll move him in a little bit closer. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I guess I'll push up this way. And he has the mortar, so I can shoot uphill. I'll him in as well and get a little bit closer to this guy with a shotgun. And the turn. I think it's just those two. Yeah. He's scissors, so the rock should take him out. And then this guy's rock, which is unfortunate. My paper is over here. I could go with the mortar. Okay, let's start with this. See if I can land this shot. Okay, got him. I can't get the chest this turn. Like, I could take out this guy this turn, but I'm missing out on gold. So I'll have to pace it. I'll kind of just hug the wall. Try to minimize damage. Yep, so he still gets the shot, but it's all good. Now I'll pick up the gold. 50 gold. See if I can land this shot, but it's a really tight one. Still landed it. Awesome. And now I should be able to finish him off with the shotgun here. Just take him out. That's funny. Funny death animation. Cool. And that's match 2. So now we have the upgrade shop. I have 145 gold. I now decide what to buy. I kind of have a little thing going here where the shotgun will shoot my own allies to damage them, but then power up my next shot. And then I have the heal ammo that will then heal myself when I do that. So I should try to go some other savage ones. That's a pretty good one. And that's also insanely good. So if I go with both of these, I start increasing my health every time I get a kill, and I increase my damage every time I land a shot. With the laser, it's very unlikely that I'll miss. So it actually works out pretty well. Those things combo very well together. And Tanky 4 is actually nice. Enemies prefer shooting this target over others. So if I start increasing my health and then prefer that they shoot me, I can heal this unit. I can basically focus all of my energy on healing this unit. I can almost take the mortar off by that. Deal 1 extra damage, but always burning. That's also pretty good because as long as I focus on healing this unit, I might grab that as well. I'm basically turning this guy into a tank and then focusing my other units on healing him. I could go... the movement aura, just to make sure that they're always able to catch up so they don't spread too far apart. They don't split up too much. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm on match 3 out of 4. I think I have a good strategy going. Like, this unit is very powerful, and I have the healing to back him up. So let's see how that goes. My other unit's a little weak. This shotgunner's a little bit weak. And honestly, this Savage 4 is not working out super well for him. Now, this gold chest is very far away from the other units, or from the enemies. Should I split up my units to try to get the gold? Like, I did this in a previous run, where my shotgunner went to go pick up the gold, and he ended up being so far removed from the battle that he was useless, and then I ended up losing the run. Don't really want to do that again. But these guys have power-ups that say when a shield blocks damage, it deals 1 damage to the shooter. That's very dangerous for the shotgun, where I don't control the spread of the bullets. I don't want to be taking lots of damage for shooting on shields. So the shotgunner is actually kind of useless against those guys. I might... well, obviously the laser guy should move out. I guess I want him to take out the harder to hit enemy. So maybe I'll move him here. And he can shoot here. And that should increase his max health now because he got a kill. Which is good. And then my healer can actually still do damage. Take him out. And I hate to do it, but Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do it. Yeah, I don't want to move my shotgunner too far out in the open. I think I'll move all my units together. Oops. He's not in the movement aura range, unfortunately. But here I can shoot my ally, heal him up, because I have healing ammo, and then start pushing as a group. This way. So we'll move all together towards the chest so I don't leave anybody off on their own. Now this guy, he's invisible and has a sniper rifle, so that's a tough shot. We also have two guys here with 4 health. Shotgun can take out one of them for sure. This guy's defense aura, which will reduce the damage taken from allies. Which means this guy will be taking reduced damage, which is very dangerous. With the shotgun, I already deal such little damage, it might actually do nothing. So what I would like to do is take out this guy first. The sniper is not as big of a deal. Okay, so what I'm going to do is shoot him with that, just to get him low. Then this guy can take him out and get the health buff, because I gain health every time he kills a unit. I can move him here. So he's going to be preferred to be sniped by this sniper, because he has this item called Tanky 4, temp name. But enemies prefer shooting him over others. So the sniper will shoot him, preferably. And he is a scissors, and I am a rock, which means he actually won't deal bonus damage. And now the shotgunner should be able to take out this guy now that the damage aura was removed. So generally, things are going pretty well here. I can start moving as a group towards this treasure chest. Actually, I'll move here. So that next turn I'll get the movement buff. And there we go. Yep, so Sniper prefers the unit with the enrage, or the taunt, essentially. The shotgunner can move close. He can get that next turn. The sniper, I hope I can land this shot. It's going to be really bad if I miss. Oh my god, I missed. The reason that's bad is because I gain extra damage every shot I land until I miss, which means that just reset my damage buff. Which is pretty bad. But as a side benefit, I can just heal my guy back up. It's not the end of the world. I can get it again next turn. He's going to take another sniper shot. So maybe a little bit to the right. Yeah, there we go. Got him that time. We can grab the gold. 80 gold. That's a lot. And then I can shoot my own unit to heal him back up. Not to full, but close. I do want to make the hearts kind of wrap to the next line rather than just continuously increasing. But it looks like he has 8 hearts. You can see it goes off the edge here. And I guess I'll move a little bit closer. Maybe what I'll do is I'll move here. So that guy can catch up next turn. Yeah, so they're spawning far away. But thankfully I have the laser, so I'm good at long range fights. This guy has a movement aura, which allows... So I'm going to end my turn here. So next turn, this guy will have a movement speed buff, and I'll be able to get back into the fray faster. So that's why I moved like that. Okay, let's see. Heal 1 heart every time a shield blocks damage. And these guys are both invisible, like that last guy that I fought. So I should be able, if I zoom in here, line it up. It's like next to the window. So roughly here. Oh my god, I missed. I thought I had it. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's see if the shotgunner can land the shot. I'm a little bit long range. Yeah, it's a little bit rough. But I can finish him off with this guy. Collapse in a pile of shields. Okay, so these snipers are a little bit dangerous. This is the final wave. They will prefer shooting me. Oh, one of them's a paper. Let's actually undo that real quick. I want to see. So this will do 3 damage and 2 damage. I have more than 5 health. But not by much. So that is a little bit dangerous. Oh, but we're all rocks. So technically, yeah, I still want them to do damage too. Oh, but I'm going to take half a heart now. So actually, I will die. I kind of want them to spread out their damage if they can. I feel like they're going to focus. Yeah, I made a mistake here. I think it's unavoidable. I might lose a unit this turn. Unless I can somehow split their damage. Like make it so that only one of them can see this unit, but and the chance of that is pretty low. Maybe if I move here, hope for the best. But it seems like I'm probably going to lose a unit. Oh no, they chose to spread out. Well, let's see. Oh no, yeah, they're taking me out. That was my healer too, which is extra dangerous. Okay, right between the doors. If I step out here, I should be able to finish you with this. Ah, but it's not enough damage. I have to go hope that one of these hits. And I missed. Great. Seems like maybe I'll be losing even more units. Yeah, that's really bad. I made a grave error. I should still be able to win. Oh my god, I was not paying attention. That's actually really bad. I think I just lost. I might have just lost the whole game just from my bad planning. Oh my god, that's so sad. I missed 3 shots in a row. Now that's all on me. Well, I had a good run going. But unfortunate. Wow. Okay. That was fun. Let's see here. What should I do now? Should I take a break for lunch? How long have I been streaming? Almost 3 hours. I'll do something else. Maybe I'll go for like 8 more minutes and then end, because I haven't eaten lunch yet. So yeah, I mean, this has been a successful first stream. I'll go for just a little bit longer. Let's see, what can I do? I want to see, not a real run, but I want to see if I just auto win this. What are some of these items? Like, what's the chances? I want to hit reroll a bunch of times to just see what appears and what doesn't. So we got some death synergies. Speedrun 1. Yeah, so we got some death synergy and some speedrun or some savage synergy. Gold 3 this early is fine. X-ray vision, spiral gun. Like, I don't know how often you would want to buy a spiral gun. Maybe if you were stuck with grenades and it was the only option. Or if you had 10 left over. I guess weapon collector. But you're not really... Like, this early, you're not really going for it. So I guess I can leave it, but... I don't know how often you would really be buying that. I feel like laser beam, in this mode in particular, laser beam is a very powerful item. But I guess shotgun and assault rifle, like the weapons that fire multiple bullets are also very good because they kind of stack power-ups for every bullet. Let's see. So the glass cannon is pretty good. Revives for free is pretty good. Every time an equipped shield blocks damage. Yeah, I made a note. I want to move the shield and status effects out of the first buying wave into the later buying wave. Just because it doesn't really make much sense to be offered this like shield buffing item if you're not offered shields at the same time. Yeah, so other than that, I think the first round of buying seems pretty good. So if I skip that and go to the second round, I did move one up, which is a legendary. I moved it down from the third shop into the second shop. But I made it very expensive, so it's like half of your gold for the one up. But it does work well with death synergy. I'm thinking of maybe making an alternate version of one up that revives with like full health, and that would be the legendary, whereas the regular version where you revive with one heart is cheaper and is like more of a rare, like a purple. Oh, here's weapon collectors. That would be good. That's why you might have a spiral gun, is so that you can have a weapon collector. Which says, your first shot with each weapon deals double damage. It's very good when you have multiple weapons and you're, switching between multiple different weapons. But I thought I added a second weapon collector item. I feel like I haven't seen that at all. I'm actually going to double check. I've never seen that item, so maybe, is it possible I didn't add it to the pool or it somehow got excluded? Let me see. Weapon Collector 2. Yeah, it's a common ammo. Maybe it really didn't. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. So maybe that's why. I really need to do some sort of... I want to write a tool as well. Maybe that's what I'll do before I go to lunch. I wanted to write a tool. I already have a tool that does... It shows me the percentages of items dropping in PvP mode, but I haven't done it yet for the shop. And so I might just do that real quick. But yeah, I'm not actually seeing it. Let me look at shop 2. Is it possible I thought it was a rare and I added it here? See, weapon collector 1. Yeah, okay, so I just forgot it. That explains why it wasn't showing up. Okay. And yeah, it'll cost the same as all the other commons. So weapon collector says... I I say damage multiplier, but it should just be damage bonus. So we add a damage bonus whenever you fire with a different weapon. So if you have two weapons and you switch back and forth between the two, it will increase the damage by 1 every time you switch. Which is pretty cool because it encourages you to have multiple different weapons. So it might encourage you to buy a weapon that you might not use, just so you can get that extra damage bonus as you're switching. Whereas this Weapon Collector 1, your first shot with each weapon deals double damage, is nice in that if you have a full stack of like 5 different items. Actually, let me see Weapon Collector 1. Yeah, the weird thing with that is it's doing the multiplication in late modifier, which means it actually happens inconsistently after other damage buffs. So for example, actually Glass Cannon 3, I have to, there's something I have to figure out there. Some of the items add and some of the items multiply. And traditionally the multiplication happens to just the base weapon damage. Like here the shotgun does half a heart of damage, and then doubling that would do 1 heart of damage. But I see that the way it's implemented currently is that it happens inconsistently at the same time or after other additions. So maybe I should make a note about that. Like deal and take double damage is great if the doubling takes all of your plus, your additives into effect. It's not so good if it's just multiplying the base damage. Okay, so I'm gonna make a note. Yeah, figure out how damage multipliers. Figure out how damage multipliers should work with additives. Yeah, because I want headshots to double the base weapon damage. I never want them to double additives. But when you have something like Glass Cannon, where you deal and take double damage, doubling the base weapon damage is almost like a +1 anyway. And if I say deal and take double damage, and it actually does double the additives as well, that's actually makes it viable to use. But how do I portray that so that headshots double the base weapon damage, but Glass Cannon will double your actual, like including the additives, double all of your damage? I need to figure out a way to word that so that it's understandable. And then Weapon Collector as well. Your first shot with each weapon deals double damage, but I want you to know that includes additives. So it also makes it very viable. Like it makes it a really good weapon, or a really good item to have. Yeah, I mean, if anybody in chat has suggestions on how to make that a little bit more clear, I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, I'll just kind of have to think on it for a while. So I want it to include additives, but word it better. And so as an example, this would be Glass Cannon and Weapon Collector. Okay. Okay, so let's do some rerolls here. Sharpshooter, Deals extra damage for each shot they land until they miss. Makes sense. Speedrun 2. I'm actually feeling a little bit iffy on this one. Like, I had a death comp, and Speedrun 2 still didn't work. Maybe once I have the soul within grab range, it'll be a little bit better, but I lost the whole run because of this item. So, question of, is it as good as it sounds? Actually, let me take a look at Speedrun 2 also. Oh yeah, I have it in early modify damage as well, which is like makes it extra bad. Because it's only doubling your base damage. So I feel like I should at least turn this to late modify damage. Why is it not? Hold on. What's the error here? What? There's no late modify? Oh, it takes other parameters. Okay. Not optimal, but at least that's now slightly more viable. Cool. And now, yeah, we have... We'll see. I'll try to use it again in another run and see how that goes. Earn 5 currency every time this unit gets a kill is really nice. Honestly, 5 doesn't feel like a lot anymore. I kind of inflated the currency a little bit. Maybe I should buff that to 10. Might actually just do that now. Oops. What's it called? Gold 2. Buff that to 10. That was loud. Gold Horde 2. Passive. Fortunate that I have 2 sources of truth on that, but I could move that into the data, but maybe another time. Okay, so now that's 10 currency per kill, makes it slightly more viable. Also in round, you really only find that in round 2. Maybe I should drop that to a common. Because otherwise, if you find it in after match 2, you only have 1 round where it's actually useful in any way. Because in the 4th round, it doesn't matter what currency you get anymore. Because you're not going to be able to buy anything. So I feel like that's better earlier. So I think I might actually drop that to a common. So 10 per kill on a common. You maybe get like 10 or 20 extra gold. And it costs, I mean, right now it costs 40, but if I drop it to a common, it would be around like 20 range. So it pays itself back in 2 kills, but you have to get those kills with this same unit. So I think it generally is pretty good. Like, yeah. I mean, at the cost of you're not getting extra damage, you're getting currency at an increased rate. You get it early, it pays itself back with dividends. You know, if it pays itself back within 1 round at the cost of not having damage, it seems pretty decent. So, oops. Yeah, I'll drop it to a common. Let's go to the campaign, upgrades, buckets. This is called Gold 2. I'll drag it up with the other ones. so it doesn't get lost. So now gold hoarding 1, 2, and 3 are all in common. And gold hoarding 4 is a rare. What is gold hoarding 4? This one is currency earned by this unit is doubled. Yeah, that seems fine. And I don't really want that as a common. Okay, I'm going to go real quick to my, what is this? My design doc, just where I have some of these written out, and I will change. Gold hoarding. Where is that? Here. Change that to a common. Cool. So I don't forget that I changed it. Okay, so that would be a common. But I'm glad I buffed it because it seems pretty bad. Yeah, and then bounce ammo. It has some situational uses, but it's not as synergistic as it used to be. It kind of works well with things like rocket launcher or gun, flappy gun, but I wouldn't necessarily buy it because it doesn't really increase my damage output. It's harder to justify spending gold to buy bounce ammo. Maybe I should make it a little bit cheaper. Okay, so if I go campaign, upgrades, buckets, here. Bounce ammo, I could at least make it a cheap, common cheap. So maybe if you have like a little bit of gold left over, you might buy it. I mean, how much is common cheap? Let's see. 10 to 15. I mean, here's already 15, but it could drop to a 10. Like in this mode, you kind of really need damage. So it's hard to justify buying a bounce ammo, but maybe making it cheaper will make that better. So do a reroll. Slowing ammo only really matters if you have the status effect buffs. Maybe I should add more items that play off of status effects. How many do I have? Only 2. I have one that deals 1 extra damage for each status effect on the enemy, and one that says status effects that are applied are also applied to nearby enemies. So I need to think of more items that would utilize status effects in interesting ways. So not just like the slowing an enemy, hit units will have a shorter movement range for a turn. Doesn't feel as useful because it doesn't tack on extra damage. So is there another status effect modifier, like a buff, like an item that would make that better? Like more appealing to me? As it is right now, if it doesn't increase my damage, I'm typically not really going for it. I could do something like every time I apply a status effect, I heal. Something like that. So just more things that buff off of the status effects. Yeah, so I heal myself. It's kind of like a cheaper heal ammo. Heal ammo where I shoot an ally. Like I'm at least dealing damage to an enemy, but then I also heal myself. I think that's a pretty good one. I'm going to jot that down. It adds a little bit more to the status effect archetype. Let's see. So heal 1 heart every time a status effect, or every time you apply a status effect. to a target. Yeah. I also do want to modify burn to apply more stacks. Okay. So that's one new item. I think that would make the, especially if it's a common, it does a few things well. It adds an extra heal to the first shop phase where healing is kind of rare. And healing is a really big synergy, so that's a good thing to do. And then it also gives more benefit to the slowing, or to buying things like float ammo and slowing ammo, which are status effects that aren't necessarily that like interesting because you're debuffing an enemy. I could add like the damage debuff ammo back. I have a status effect that decreases the amount of damage you deal. I guess I could add that. Let's see. I could jot that one down too. Because I originally had that status effect and I just never added it back. I did some design changes and never really added it. So, status effect. So essentially you shoot an enemy and it reduces the amount of damage they deal by 1. Just looking at my personal notes. I know it's not on screen. I have a whole list of status effects that I want to make. Just in my design doc. That would be more interesting than float and slow. Some of them are more interesting. I originally had it as half damage. Go eat lunch. I know I said I was going to eat lunch at 1, but now I don't know. I'm into this. Okay, reduced damage. Okay, let me just do a few more rerolls and then we'll see. Oh, and this also has big head. Like, big head ammo doesn't really feel good either. Like, why would I ever buy this specifically if not for status effect stacking? So maybe I should make the status effects rarer, but then the status effect buffing ones more common. Or, yeah, I could add more status effect buffs. I'll keep thinking on that. So we got healing. Maybe there's like another thing, like increase your movement speed by 1 for every status effect you apply. Something like that. Okay. Yeah, so there's the status effect buff. There's that common again. When I just changed to common. Okay, I will check out match 4. And then I'll go eat lunch. Last check here. So this is after match 3. These are the kinds of items you'll see. Obviously, these legendary weapons are insane. I should have less currency because I presumably would have bought stuff last round. Yeah, deal 1 extra damage for every 20 currency you have. If I say ended with 40 currency, that would be 2 extra damage. Feels very good. How often would I end with 40 currency though? I guess I'll have to tweak the numbers later, but that seems fine. Yeah, It's hard to test this without simulating real currency. But I think normally when I get here, I have about 120 or something. So it allows you to buy like one legendary or a handful of other synergistic ones. One up being on sale. It's kind of nice. It's in a very affordable range. Oh, ghost ammo being on sale is also really nice. I mean, that'd be insane. Really good value. I was rolling a bunch. I never saw grenade ammo until now. That's, I mean, grenade ammo and explosions together is awesome. Deal 1 extra damage for each status effect on the enemy is obviously really good. Maybe I should make that more common, just to make the status effects feel a little bit better. So if I add more status effects here, I'll just make this note. This will be my last note. Add more status effects, but then make them less common because there's more of them. And then make the status effect buffing ones more likely, more common. Awesome. Okay. I will do those either tomorrow or off stream or whenever. But yeah, I also want to finish implementing these upgrades. So I have a little cheat button to show this temporary upgrade screen. That's the other thing I want to do. I imagine it's probably just a lot of code work. So I didn't think it would be super interesting to do on stream. But I might do this off stream and then come back either tomorrow or whenever I end up streaming next. And the next big piece of work is this upgrades. I'm going to do some of that minor stuff that I just commented on. And also I want to make match 4 a little bit easier because it's pretty challenging right now. The last match, as I mentioned very early in the stream, but people who weren't here, I have these difficulty modes: critter mode, beast mode, monster mode. Right now, I didn't really implement beast mode. Like monster mode has all of the challenge, and so beast mode is as hard as monster mode. Basically, the enemies have powerful items and fewer rounds between waves is in beast mode right now. So I need to make beast mode a little bit easier. There's no like middle difficulty. There's just basically easy mode and hard mode. No middle mode. So those are the things I want to do next. Make beast mode a bit easier. Make match 4 maybe a little bit easier, like the 4th match in the run a little bit easier. Tweak some of the balancing of the items that I just mentioned, and finish implementing this meta progression. So if any of that sounds interesting, check out my next stream. But for now, I am going to be going to lunch. Thank you for watching. This is my first dev stream for Critter Crossfire. Definitely, if you liked what you saw with Critter Crossfire, the game, check it out on Steam. The link is, below. It's in the Twitch description. It's in the YouTube description. Check it out, or just search Critter Crossfire on Steam. And there's a free demo, which you can get now. So check out the free demo. And also there's a Discord. So if you're interested in joining future playtests of the campaign mode that I've been showing here, join the Discord, because I'll be pulling in people from the Discord into the playtest channels to test out this specific mode. But yeah, thank you for watching, and check back in the future for more dev updates. Wishlist Critter Crossfire on Steam, and I'll see you later.